Hey y'all, I'm popping back on in because I told y'all I would. I done made it home, took care of the business that I needed to take care of, and shucks, I feel accomplished for the day, y'all. For real. So, I told y'all, what my little daily affirmation was for the day about believing in yourselves and things of that nature, because I'm learning how to believe more in myself. I guess where I'm going with that is there was a lot of times that I sought validation from other people, right? And I had to learn to start validating myself. I can't make my decisions or do the things that I need to do in my life or anything like that on that level based on what the next person thinks, how they feel, what they do or whatever. It comes a time in life where I have to do what's best for me, right? And y'all, I'm telling you the truth. I'm learning how to do that. Everything is a process. And at this time in my life, on my spiritual journey, I'm learning how to practice more self-love, things of that nature. Now, I don't want to get it misunderstood or misconstrued. Before I got to this level of my spirituality, I had to do some inner work, right? I had to clear away, the things in my life that no longer served me, right? And that involved going over the things in my past, right? Looking at all the things that I had gone through, all the things that I experienced, all the things that I had done. You know what I'm saying? Self-reflection. Right? Self-reflection. So I don't want it misunderstood that I'm out here just talking about me, because it's not all about me to a certain extent, right? But when you get to a certain level in your spirituality on this journey, right, after you've cleared away the wreckage of your past, right? After you've cleared away the wreckage of your past, after you've dealt with those things, and after you've done your part to set things straight, right? Then it gets to the point where, okay, how can I improve? What are the things that I need to do to improve? Because it's a constant elevation, right? So this is just a part of the journey that I'm on. Because now that I'm where I'm at, it has been revealed to me and shown to me that I need to practice more self-love, right? If you go back to a couple of videos ago or whatever, when I spoke on self-love, and I had mentioned that, I had realized in reflecting that I had poured into a lot of people, right? And it wasn't reciprocated, right? So for y'all that know, now that I'm where I'm at and I reflect back on it, okay, I took accountability for the things that I did. My behaviors, my defects of character, blah, blah, blah. If you know, you know, right? So now I'm able to look at certain situations I'm dealing with now, like in recent times in my life, right? And then it's causing me to reflect back over the things in my life on a whole different level, right? And so I see now where a lot of times I led with the chin, right? The part that I played in the things that I went through in relationships. So I had to learn to set boundaries. I wasn't practicing healthy boundaries, what's the word that I'm looking for? The people pleasing, stuff like that. I had to really find myself, who I am, because throughout my life, I've always been somebody for somebody else. You know, I'm a daughter to my parents. I'm a mother to my children, a grandmother to my grandchildren. I'm you know, when you had them what's his names in your life, you know, I'm a wife, I'm a girlfriend, I'm a, you know, situationship and all this stuff. I was always somebody for somebody else. But it came a point in time in my life, it's like, who am I to me? You know, I lost myself somewhere along the way, right? So today, on this journey, this self-love journey, I know who I am today. And I can be my authentic self. I am who I am. What you see is what you get. I don't have to hide behind a mask today. I don't have to dim my light to make the next person comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to dummy down so the next person can be comfortable and accept me. Because right now in my life, if you don't accept me for who I am, that's your loss. Because I know who I am today. Right? And I encourage whoever this could help, get on that self-love journey. Find out who you are. Not who other people think you are. Not who others want you to be. But who are you? Because today, I can finally say, I know who I am. And because of that, I can truly love myself. I can love myself. Right? So, it is what it is. It is what it is. So, with that, I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to leave it right there. Marinate on that. Marinate on that. And for anyone that has questions, anything of that nature, feel free to reach out to me. Hit my inbox, DM, whatever they call it. Because I check it daily. I check it all the time. And I do respond. I do interact with people. I will communicate with you. So, yeah. I love you all. I really do. And I am hoping that you are having a blessed and God-filled day. So, God say the same. I'll talk to you tomorrow. See you later. Bye.